Well, the crew has got their train gathered together. They're heading back to the yard from Firestone, and they're going by the McMillan black oil plant. And now they're going by Iowa Paint, coming up on Jenkins Oil. And going by Diller Battery. And now we can see him coming into the yard. Coming off the main, into the yard lead. Going by Caputis. And now we'll catch the tail end, watch it disappear into the yard. Well, they've yarded their train in the number 1 track. Now they're cutting the power off. I'm going to run up to the switch and then go back up through 2 to the other end of the yard. And they got to stop and get the switch because it's always lined for 2. It's 10 miles an hour in the yard, but I think this old engineer here is maybe been doing a little bit of drinking, and when he was over at Firestone, seems to be running a little bit on the quick side. But as long as he doesn't wreck anything, they won't say anything to him. And they're in the yard office, got their orders. They're going to go pull the Rock Island Interchange now. So they're headed out to the main. They'll pull that Rock Island and switch it out. And now we just have another view of them coming out towards the main, going by Caputis, and looks like they're going over the switch that goes into Munn Cassidy right now. We're standing at the end of Munn Cassidy. And now they're going to highball up the main, go on up to the Rock Island Interchange. Got 3 interchanges up high. Got the Chicago Great Western, and then the Rock Island, and the Fort Dodge line. And then down at yard level, or just about yard level, is the CNW interchange. And now they're going by the rip track, caboose track, car shop. And they're coming around the curve there behind the diesel shop, coming into the Rock Island interchange. The old boy's coming in pretty hot too. I think that whatever was in his coffee is starting to take effect. Des Moines Central, we have quite a bit of tank car business still. Even though it's in the mid-60s, we still have some left. And of course, we still have a lot of tire cars going out of Firestone. And there's a good amount of raw material going into Firestone. Coming up the main line, the old main line, with their Rock Island cars. They pull up and shove into the yard and do a little switching. I'm hoping the foreman will give me a look at the switch list here. And lo and behold, there we have it. It looks like the first 5 cars go to C17, that's Firestone. So they go into 3-track. And then we got one for 8-track, which goes to Mars Oil. Next two oil cars go to 5, that's for Mac Oil, and then another Firestone car. So they're coming in, going to go into 3, and hook onto that, and they'll shove in. Yeah, that hogger's coming in pretty hot. Rough joint. All of our Firestone cars, whether they're Des Moines Central or inbound raw materials for Firestone, go to 3-track. And then that Apox car, that tank car there, that goes to 8. And that track is for the Highland Park area. So it'll go to 8-track and go to Mars Oil. The afternoon job will build that train, and that train also will switch Firestone on its way back to the yard. And these two UTLX tanks, those are for Mac Oil, which is a black oil outfit for heating oil or whatever, asphalt maybe, I don't know. But anyway, those boys were pretty quick setting that out. But these two tanks go to 5. 5-track is for all of the cars for industries between Northeast 14th and Firestone, not including Firestone. And the car next to the engine there is one of our new cars for tire loading. It's for implement tires. It goes into number 2 track at Firestone. So they'll put this car to number 3 and then probably go up and get a list of their inbound train from Firestone. They'll have to switch it out, and then that'll be a day. Well, imagine that. A soft joint. Of course, he didn't have a whole lot of cushion there, so probably trying to protect his nose, I suppose. Keep it away from the window. And I'm sure they're going to run up there and then go into the office, the yard office. Get their list for the inbound train. Well, thanks for watching.